She arrived at the airport that day to fly to Australia. At first glance, one might think that she is proud of her beauty, but you and I still don't know what kind of person she is. We have only just begun the story. That's why we can't say anything about her right now. Let's be patient. In any case, she seems to enjoy reading books. So, she eats while reading the book. She bought a packet of cookies, biscuits, and put them in a light green handbag. The bag is so beautiful, just like a little kite. She was wearing a short but beautiful dress that immediately caught the eye of May. So she started reading a book because it was too late for her to board the flight. She reads Paulo Coelho's book Adultery, which has become very popular in recent times. She sat down in the chair and began to read the book. After a while, a 40-year-old man came and sat in the far corner of the chair. He was wearing a white shirt and cream trousers. It's actually a long chair that can seat two people. He started reading a business magazine. The gap between the two of them was filled with a packet of cookies biscuits. Now you two should not forget about the story and remember the cookies. So as soon as she read the book, she started eating biscuits. When she picks up a biscuit from the packet, the gentleman took one of the biscuits and started eating. It wasn't until a while later that she realized this. She was angry. She looked at him angrily. Really beautiful when women look angry. But he reads the magazine while eating biscuits. The cover of the magazine is decorated with a photo of the CEO of Google. I think this gentleman must be a business owner or manager. When she picks up a biscuit, the gentleman in the other corner of her chair grabs a biscuit and eats it. Her mind exploded with rage, but the work went pretty well until only one more biscuit was left in the packet. Now let's see, what does this guy do with the last biscuits? She thought. She looked at him secretly. If he takes the last biscuit, because he eats other people's biscuits. She waited, hoping to teach him a good lesson. That guy took the last biscuit. Now the guy is done. Sure, the girl scolds. Here is thinking a little now. She opened her mouth to scold him. Also remembered some harsh words. Yes, now she is taking deep breath. But because he immediately broke the biscuit in two and gave her a portion. Her rage was followed by a massive hailstorm that cooled it. Not a word of fire came out of her mouth in time. She said no to that part and left. There was only a slight smile on his face at her arrogant response. It is a rare smile that is seldom seen only by a mature man who understands many things in life. Then, after a long trip, she came to Australia. She also visited her friend's house in that country. She just opened her handbag in the evening. Then she saw in her handbag that the packet of cookies she had eaten was sleeping safely. Then whose biscuit did the man eat at that airport? She thought. She remembered that she had put the packet of biscuits in the bag but had not taken it out again. She did not remember it because she was reading the book. She ate one by one the biscuits in the man's biscuit packet. She realized how much more human that person was than she was. Things that got worse. She felt very sad about it. But if we can learn a life lesson to stop throwing stones of hatred emanating from the human mind like a stone thrown into the ocean cannot be taken back. So sometimes we think of our own biscuits and taste and eat other people's biscuits. But sharing any biscuit is well worth it. Think to think. Goodbye. Subscribe us for more.